Hey guys, I'm Christian. I'm a sophomore here at Cal studying astrophysics and physics. Last year, I lived in the Beverly Cleary dorm in Unit 3, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips for some things you might want to pack when you come to college. Not necessarily the obvious things, but things you might be forgetting to pack. So first up, if you want to do your laundry in the dorms, you're going to need laundry detergent and dryer sheets. Those are must-haves. Another thing that comes in really helpful is paper towels and disinfecting wipes. It's really good to clean up a spill if you spill water, soda, juice, whatever it may be, and to also keep your desk free of COVID. Another thing you're going to need, especially if you're a sciences major, is a scientific calculator. I had a story once where I took Chem 1A and I needed a scientific calculator for the final, and I had to ask my roommate 2 hours before the final even happened if he had one, because I didn't have one, I didn't buy one. Yeah, so that was kind of not fun. I mean, I didn't pass anyway, but the point is you really need those calculators. Another thing you're going to need is maybe some flip-flops or slippers. So there are a lot of stories surrounding the dorm's bathroom floors that aren't necessarily all true, but they kind of exist for a reason. The showers are not so nice, not so clean. It'd be nice to just have a pair of flip-flops or sandals, just you don't want to step on the ground. Another thing that's super important is to have a desk lamp and some bulbs, especially if you're going to be studying in your dorm. Late nights are extremely hard if you can't see. Another thing is umbrellas. It rains a lot in the fall and in the winter in Berkeley, so definitely good to have one. On top of that, you want to bring some warm clothes and maybe a rain jacket, just because it gets really cold here, especially if you're from SoCal. The average here is maybe 70, so it's pretty down there. Another thing is clothes hangers. You're definitely going to need those. I know you might not want to buy a lot of clothes here, but you're going to. Cal gear is irresistible as a freshman. So now we're going to move on to some other things that are useful, but not necessarily necessary when you move in. So first thing is Febreze. That is key if you want to have people over. You're going to be in your room, you're going to get adjusted to the smell, and you're not going to know it's there. So trust me. Another thing is a shower caddy. So the bathrooms here are a little different in that they're outside your room. So you're going to be going to and from, and it's really nice to have something to carry all your stuff in when you go take a shower. So a little bucket or really those fancy ones that have all the compartments, also nice. Another thing is hand towels. Those come in clutch when you just want to clean up a mess or you need a nice surface to just eat off of because your desk is disgusting. Another thing is an electric kettle. Electric kettles are super nice if you ever just want to make some tea, make some hot water. If you want to heat up your boba too, that's an option. Another thing is a speaker. It's extremely nice to just be able to jam out after a final or before a final. Definitely helps relieve some stress. And especially if you're going to take a shower, it's nice to just have some jams. Another thing you might want is a vacuum cleaner or a hand vacuum. So the dorm already provides you with vacuums that you can use, but it might be nice to just have your own if you want to get into hard to reach places like your bed or behind your closet or whatever it may be. Another thing is that if you have a bike, it is extremely important that you bring a massive U-lock and the cable lock. I recommend 14 to 16 millimeters is probably safe. Probably won't get stolen, but you just want to be super, super sure. Another thing is a duffel bag, especially if you play sports. You're going to be going to and from the gym if they open it. It's just nice to have, or if you're going to go overstay at a friend's place, always nice to have your stuff in a bag, and sometimes your backpack just won't fit all of it, so it's nice to have a duffel bag. Another thing that is a good idea is a physical alarm clock. So I'm pretty guilty of this. For my first semester, would just use my phone. I would put it next to my bed, and I would have my alarm go off, and I would just turn it off. So I would often miss a lot of classes. So because of that, I learned, get a physical alarm clock. Having to physically do something to wake up is a great way to get your body moving, especially if you put it on the other side of the room and you have to get out of bed to turn it off. You don't want to miss your 8 a.m.s because those are pretty important. Another thing, if you just want to help stay sane in the dorms, bring a musical instrument, maybe something that you've been always wanting to play or already know how to play. Helps make friends too. It's pretty nice. Another thing is a blow dryer. So this comes in super clutch when it rains in Berkeley. If you want to dry your clothes, your backpack, you spill something, it's just nice to be able to dry it and not have to wait for 3 hours while you're in class, while your backpack is drying back at your dorm. Another thing is a trash can. So in your dorms, there's two kinds of trash cans. There's a recycle and a compost. And not everything necessarily like fits into those categories. So it's good to have a separate one if you want, just so you can throw away anything that doesn't exactly fit in there. Another thing is an extension cord. So there's like maybe 3 outlets in your dorms, and they're kind of all over the place. Sometimes they're in really bad reach places like behind your bed, which is not good. So it's good to have an extension cord just so you can reach all of your electronics from your desk. On top of that, you're going to want to get a surge protector. You're going to have a lot of electronics, electric kettle, phone, laptop, physical alarm clock, which you should get. And it's just good to have a surge protector. Another thing that's also optional is an Ethernet cable. The school provides Wi-Fi, but if you just want to have a stronger connection, you can get Ethernet cable. Those do have to be requested to be set up though. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Really hope you guys got something out of it. Stay safe, stay clean, and I'll see you guys next time.